We've been educating people and the parents to keep their child at home, and even them to keep them at home. But that is another. They don't comply to the regulations. Even at malls, if you go to the malls, there's the long queues there, and there's no social distancing.
They are scared, but I don't know why they are so. Because they're scared, in numbers when we are in that area for testing COVID.
Would we say that poverty contributes to them not being compliant?
No, they are ignorant, most of them, because it has been preached that the people must stay at home. The leaders in the community, they are trying by food parcels, try by all means, because as long as location leaders they are trying to food parcels.
You see the living conditions. You see the challenges of being unable to socially distance. Many of them are saying that they don't have the luxury of socially distancing. They are unable to. They are physically incapable of socially distancing because you have a number of them that live in small rooms with multiple family members, and the practicality of socially distancing is very difficult. The 750 Amped campaign is a campaign that is being rolled out in partnership with the HWSETA, so the Health and Welfare Sector Education and Training Authority. And in this partnership, we're striving towards ensuring that we have the most impact that we possibly can have to combat this virus, to combat this pandemic. The idea behind this campaign is centered in it's centered in the name. It's seen in the name, 750. And so we're saying we're fighting the coronavirus 7 days of the week by exercising 5 preventative measures. And ultimately, if we do that well, if we do that right, it'll lead us to the journey towards 0 infections. And so we've intentionally decided that we're going to use young people who come from those respective communities. So we didn't necessarily want to get outsiders to come in, but we wanted people who had a stake in the community that they're going into, who had a passion and who had a love for the people that they're going out to. And so the idea then of this campaign is to inspire change in social behavior. Ultimately, the key then is to create awareness on this virus. And in creating awareness, the reason creating awareness is so critical is because it helps alleviate panic, it helps alleviate stigma, and it helps in dispelling myths and the spread of misinformation on this virus.
The name of the initiative is 750 Amped. We have a particular greeting for 750 Amped, so it goes like this. Can you try? 750 Amped. It's 7 days of the week, 5 basic measures of preventing COVID, And then that is towards zero infection rates.
Today we started our training, and the training was very fruitful because we were taught on how to conduct ourselves when we do the field work, and also we were taught about the skills and the values that we are supposed to know when we are doing the field work.
Today's session was very informative in a way that I have gained a lot of knowledge and information on the topic that was discussed. And our facilitators were very prepared to give us a lot of information and to answer our questions that we needed clarity on.
After attending this session, has changed my attitude towards COVID-19. It has changed my attitude positively because I've learned a lot from our leaders. And then I don't want to lie, to be honest, I was totally negative about this coronavirus. I wasn't taking it seriously, but then after the session, I've learned a lot, and then I'm looking forward to work in my community and try to change their attitude towards COVID-19.
The session we had today with 750 MPET in terms of it introducing itself as a project was a fruitful one because I was able to understand the objectives and the reason or the purpose of having the entire project as a whole in working in the communities, if I can put it like that. And also it was fruitful in terms of me as a field worker on how I should entail myself as a field worker and the type of job descriptions or the type of characteristics I should have as someone who will take the job of collecting data from the community to where it should actually supposed to be. And now the session we had today was basically into details on how I should carry out myself and how I should actually collect the information required, which should be actually accurate as it has been said in the sessions that we've had, and how to actually have proper information, if I can put it like that, being entailed from the community straight to where it should actually go.